reality of what you brought in. And so in order for you to go where you imagine this going, you have to have the reality that the iron needs to be hot. Right?
Mhm.
Because then in your head, don't you go, I'm never going to fucking get this thing ironed because the iron's not hot. No matter how much I press the iron really hard and pull the shirt through, which I thought was quite an interesting ironing technique.
That's what I do. I just go.
As if I could just press it down hard enough.
Paddle.
Right, all that contributes to you feeling like, I guess what you call a hot mess.
Well, it just, or I should say, like, I didn't feel very specific in what I was doing. I just felt like I was, okay, bye.
Well,
Yeah.
because you weren't really ironing.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that that was
Yeah, so again, bring as much real in that I'm letting you bring in because you don't really get a chance to do that.
Yeah.
A lot, yeah, all right? And this gives you a chance to not have to act, which is the basic thing one of the basics of this is that it isn't that it's not planned and you didn't bring something in and you didn't have this, you didn't work beforehand to bring something to it. But then if you leave all the opportunities for your body to go, well, this iron's never going to fucking work, so now I've got to come up with tricks. And then all of a sudden you have to be real careful because you like to be laughed, you like laughter. You'll start working for laughs because you have an iron that's not really on and we know it.
Yeah.
And then that takes you into another realm that not really exactly where you want to go with it.
Okay.
You know, the email, so I love the activity. You just took the reality out of it because it wasn't hot. Imagine if that was a hot iron and you would accidentally burn yourself.
Yeah.
Okay? You would do things differently. You would have to be more particular with it. And that takes your mind off your head and any kind of desire to show to us, and it puts you in that activity. It can do one thing, you have to be real careful. Did you ever in your head go, and anybody else admitted if you did, oh, I'm going to be boring. This is going to be boring. Yeah, so I have to make it more interesting. What is interesting to me is a fully committed, involved actor in what they're doing. If they're completely committed to them, I will follow them to the ends of the earth. And that's what your job is to really commit yourself. I think you did with the email.
Yeah.
But again, because of the lack of reality, you see where I'm going?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you have to remember that there's a state there's a sensibility in actors, and you're a very good actor, reactor. I think you can be very good. But your job is to cut out as much of the acting as you possibly can. It doesn't mean that it's not going to be there, and that every night things are going to be different, and that kind of stuff. But you just cut all that out so that you really have an authentic reaction to something that's going on. Yeah. So imagine that with a hot iron, how the stakes start getting raised. How you can't just slop shit around, you'll burn yourself. I mean, that's what I was so when I saw the iron, I went, wow, he's set up some parameters here where if he's not real with it, he can hurt himself. Yeah, that's amazing that you would be willing to go that far, and I would hope that you wouldn't, and I would stop yourself if it looked like you were starting to burn yourself a whole lot, because apparently you weren't capable of ironing with a hot iron. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think I should have brought in like a shirt I didn't maybe worry about, like accidentally scalding or something like that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe, but I think having the iron on would have made a big
so I would have been
difference.
able to have.
And just that little bitty thing
Yeah.
pushes you towards the reaction instead of acting. Got the difference?
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
because when you guys act, I can see it on your, I can tell when you walk in the door that you're going to do that. And then I sit here and wait long enough for some real moments to happen so you can go, oh, I dropped it. Oh, now I'm in it. Oh, now I see. Oh, showing. See me cry, see me whatever the hell it is that you might have done, and all of us do that, and you can see yourself doing that. And then you start to see yourself when you don't do that. you know, because again, with the camera, you just have to be so careful,
Yeah.
all right? It doesn't mean we don't do things for laughs. But
Yeah,
this-
it was weird. I was like, why?
well, because the iron wasn't warm and you
We're going
were,
through something
you were,
serious here.
you were pressing it, not ironing.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, and so that's what made us laugh, which pulled me out of following your journey. Okay? Yeah, be careful with that, all right, good.
Thank you.
This is my